What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Toy Daddies, Toy Intel. It's a 11 o'clock stream. I'm drinking my coffee, taking a little sip.
That must be nice.
And guess what? I have a friend. I have a friend with me. It's not a bird, not a plane photography. How's it going, man?
Going good. Thank you for having me on.
Thanks for joining me in the middle of the day, early morning. Sometimes when I do these, I'm like, sometimes No Chewing can join me and squeeze in his lunch during this time.
Okay.
And I don't think he can today. But for the most part, it's nice to get someone that doesn't work normal work hours when I have to
Right.
when I can do this.
Awesome.
Well, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm wearing my Salem hat for you. I don't know how close you are to Salem.
I'm like a 45 minutes away.
Okay.
Have you been to Salem?
I went last year for the first time, a couple weeks before Halloween, because I hear Halloween is ridiculous to go.
Yeah.
So I went 2 weeks before all the crazy crowds, but still I went on a bunch of Salem witch trial tours to
Yeah.
do all the ghost tours and stuff. So that was a lot of fun. The architecture there and everything is absolutely beautiful.
Was it still crazy around that time?
It wasn't bad. It was
Yeah.
not bad at all. No, not crazy at all.
Yeah, Halloween is tough. I think I want to say they shut down the schools because it's just so crazy navigating.
They were showing me pictures of it, and it looked like, Mardi Gras kind of Times Square. You can't move.
I'll be honest. I've never been during Halloween. Never.
I never will because I'll lose my mind.
And I've never, maybe when I was little, like the Salem witch trial stuff, I've never done any of that stuff.
Okay.
I can't tell you. Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I went to Salem, but yeah, it's like right near me. Is there, something that's like such a touristy thing? Like every time someone comes to Boston, like, have you done a duck tour? And I was like, I've never done a duck tour. Like, have you done like all the touristy things? I'm like, I've never done any of that stuff. I don't know. Maybe I should.
What is a duck tour?
It's that's a good question. It's this like vehicle that goes on
the
land,
water duck. Okay.
And then it goes into the water. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have those?
I've heard.
Do you have those?
No. I've heard of it. They have like there's a place. I live close to Orlando, so downtown Disney or Disney Springs, I think it's called here. They have cars that are like 56 Chevys or whatever that are convertibles, but they drive off the dock into the water and take people around. So they have regular looking cars, not the duck bus that you're talking about.
Are they for like tours and stuff? Is that what they're for?
Yeah, they just take people around the bay that's there in Disney Springs. It's pretty cool. The first time I saw it, I'm like, what is that car floating?
It's kind of like a tank, sort of.
Yeah. Yours is. Your duck one is.
Yeah.
The other ones look just like a car. You couldn't tell the difference.
Got it.
Obviously, it's a special car.
Yeah. Those are cool, though. I don't know. They're always like weird things.
Yes.
You know what I think of? Down south, Florida, maybe when I went to New Orleans too, I think about those big hover boats that make a lot of noise. Like, does Florida have a lot of those?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of those airboats.
Yeah. Airboats, is that what it's called?
The ones with big propellers in the back.
Yeah, make a lot of noise.
Yeah. I've been in one of those once, and I didn't even live here at the time when I've been on it.
Okay. Yeah, you have to like wear earmuffs. I don't know, right?
Yep. It's extremely loud.
This is like an awesome hold on, sorry. No Chewing is trying to log in and he's asking me for the number. Hold on.
All right.
60. Okay. So yeah, No Chewing might be joining us. But yeah, no, it's great to get you on. I mean, honestly, like I feel like you're relatively, I don't want to say you're new, but you're new on my
Wow.
radar in the past few months into toy photography. And
Yeah, I've only started, I think, in June or July, maybe last year.
oh, that's it? Wow. Yeah.
Doing
Okay.
toys. Yeah,
So not even a year.
correct.
Um, and you've already surpassed us in terms of just uh,
Oh,
like my skills. I mean, you obviously have some professional um, background in terms of doing this, um, but for the
before
most part,
this, oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Before
Hey, what's
this,
up? No
hey,
chewing.
enjoy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
I didn't know you were going to join us. I would have sent you the thing.
Oh no, that's why I was trying to get the login.
Yeah, that's fine.
You actually started on time. What's up?
We started a little early because
I think we were early.
I didn't. I told them to get on at 10:50, and we were just talking about what we wanted to do, and then we're gonna start. So
Nice. It will be the only time, or at least the first time on this channel that ever happens.
Starts
Start
on
early
time.
or on time.
Because I'm here. That's why.
That's
Yes.
right.
That's right.
All the hustle and effort is all for Not Bird, Not Plane Photography.
Yeah.
So we were just talking, like, in terms of like how long he's been doing this. It's been less than a year. He does photography, obviously, professionally, but also what I really wanted to talk about was kind of like the post edit, because what we had talked about right before this chat was we were in a chat together, and he had sent his photo. Here's my photo, and I looked at it. I'm like, huh. He really didn't bring his A game for this one. Okay, that's fine. And then he's like, here's the edits. And I was like, holy God. Like, like, my goodness. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Like, and then immediately after Noching's like, I gotta edit mine. Hold on, I'll be back. And then all of a sudden he spits out like this amazing one. I'm like, okay, let me just put some stickers on mine that look like lightning, and then I'll call that my post edit.
Nice.
But I think what I really wanted to do is talk about just the post edit, because we don't talk about that a whole lot on our show. We talk about the setup, we talk about our camera settings, all that. But I think it'd be really nice to really talk about the post edit by someone that might know what they're doing. I'm just kind of like, lighting, does that look good? Contrast, does that look good? Like, just playing with dials on my phone.
Right. Well, all the magic happens in Photoshop for the most part. I have maybe 2 dios in my house, which is why I do so much post edits, because I don't have the cool setups that a lot of people have. So that's what happened. I started, I think 2 years ago. I did a challenge. It was a picture a day, and I posted every day. I have a different Instagram page where I did something every day, and
Not
because I was
toys.
trying, not toys. Like for Halloween, I had my face in a hamburger package, so it looked like my head was inside a hamburger meat. It's for Halloween. So I started learning all my tricks in Photoshop from doing it for every day for a year.
Oh.
And then all the stuff I've learned is mostly on YouTube videos. I think I sent Chewy some of the YouTube people that I did follow. What's the guy's name? Blanking on his name.
Richard Roden.
Yeah, he was one of them, and then there's another guy.
Namaja Sekulika.
I cannot say his name. I cannot say his name.
I have it on this post-it by my desk that I've yet to do anything with. But yeah.
So a lot of it happens is I just usually take a picture. Before, I actually got a couple Lume cubes a few months ago, so now I can do more than one light. But I used to use only one light, so I would take the picture and have a light one like to the left, then take another picture on the right, and maybe, however I want to set up the lights, and then in Photoshop put them all together so it looked like I had 3 or 4 lights when I only had one.
Oh wow, that's interesting. And so did a lot of your stuff just come from, like you said, I'm just putting some music, just learning all of those tricks and trades for that year?
Yeah, like so if I want to make, the first time I want to make a lightsaber or something, I would type in YouTube like how to make a lightsaber glow, And then they show you, and then somebody will walk you through it. Say, all right, there's usually 4 layers. First layer is white. Then the second layer, you do a colored dodge. You blow it up a little bit and blur it, and you put that to 40%. The next layer is the same thing. You blow it up a little bit bigger, change the color, do that 60%, and then eventually you just build it up until it has the glow.
I do it a little differently.
Okay, how do you do it?
I do it Gaussian blur, but multiple layers like that. Okay. But the color dodge, that's interesting. That might give it a nice pop.
Yeah. That was really cool.
That's the same process, but instead of color dodge, Gaussian blur, and you just keep cranking the dial.
That second guy that you have that we can't pronounce, he has a video. That's how I learned how to do his glow, and I think he does it with a fire effect. So if you type in his name and fire glow, you'll find out how to do the 4 or 5 layers.
Do you mind sending me that too?
No. Just kidding.
Okay, thanks.
I'll send it to you. That's interesting. I always have trouble with lightsabers when it's the color red. I normally can pull it off if it's like that white, bluish. But whenever the color one, it just doesn't work for me in that process.
I think I went back. The red is a little bit more difficult, and I always thought I was doing it like the cyborg picture I just sent you. He's got the red glowing eye, but it doesn't look red. The outside looks, the glow is red, but the inside white is, the eye is still white because it's a light.
You know what I use sometimes to cheat? It's strictly a cheat. Oh, but it's not really. I shouldn't frown upon it. I use a light pen. Like, it's just a pen you can download, or actually it's native in Procreate. Okay. And it does the blur for you, but it only does it as like a white.
Okay.
So,
well, then you can colorize it after you do that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if I ever did that extra step.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's one thing that I'm hearing from you, Not a Bird, is that you're putting in the time to do all of this, and it sounds like it's a lot of time in terms of just editing and all of that.
It was, and I've taken pictures of everything, like my library of things. Like I have a whole folder full of like 200 leaves that I've taken pictures of, that I've cut out every single leaf. So when I think I did a not a Leo picture. I did it behind the scenes. I showed that on Instagram, not behind the scenes, where I put in the leaves. So I've taken those pictures like 2 years ago, but it looks like I put some that are really close that are blurry, some that are far behind and blurry, and so it looks like leaves are falling all around him, but there's no leaves.
Oh, so you have a library of like things that are just ready to go that you've digitally cut out ahead of time? That's
correct.
That's
smart.
That's not even skill.
Or like light poles, you know. This weekend I went on a boat ride, and so I was taking pictures of all the docks that I'd pass on the boat ride, because I knew in my mind I'm going to put Popeye on one of those docks.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly taking pictures of, since I don't have dios, I'm like, well, I'm going to use that dock as my dio, and Popeye is going to be standing on that dock.
I do love when you work in that type of, you work the toy into an actual photo. I think that's a level of Photoshop skill that people think is like very, when you think of Photoshop, it's like, oh, you're going to slot like 2 pictures together, one being completely out of place, but it fits perfectly, and you do it really nicely. And it's one of those things over the past 2 decades, I never figured out how to. It always looks like I hard cut, like as if I took 2 photos, one I cut out with scissors and I plopped it onto the other.
Right.
Like you do the fade around it, like you're like, all right, this will blur in.
Like, I know what I'm doing.
blend.
You can do that. I've done that a couple of times where that's a little too sharp for everything else, so you just kind of edge blur it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you're like Chewy was saying, your historical pictures, that series that you did a few months ago have been amazing. Because
that was a lot of fun.
I remember you posted it. I think I talked about this on TCP. You posted it. It was the one with the sailor coming home and kissing his wife or his girlfriend, whoever it was.
That was a random lady. If you read the story, he was just going down the street. She was a nurse, and he was kissing every girl that he went by. And so the photographer was following this guy, and he finally caught him kissing that girl.
Yeah, the classic
It's a different
story
time.
of sexual assault.
Yeah,
Sexual assault.
it was a different time.
Different
But when you posted it, I thought it was just that iconic photo, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is like a preview to what he's supposed to be doing, right? And then it wasn't until I looked back, I'm like, oh wait, is that Popeye in there? Jesus, it was incredible. Like really, it was so subtle. Like it, like Chewy said, it looked like it belongs in the photo.
Thank you. My favorite one out of that series was Marvin the Martian.
Yes, that was a good one.
I don't know if people saw. I actually put his footprints in the moon, so it looked like Marvin walked up to Neil Armstrong.
That's man.
I put in a lot of stuff that people probably don't even see. I probably spend way more time on it than I need to.
Well, it's hard though. You know, like your photos are so well thought out and high res, and then it's displayed on a tiny phone.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's something to think about in terms of like another challenge later down the line, Easter egg challenge.
Where's
Like,
Waldo?
Where's Waldo? Something like that, where we're just hiding like different things that people might can see, right?
And that
like
might be the next challenge. You know?
Yeah, be a lot of fun. Let's wrap up this Randalorian one first.
There you go. Where's Grogu? You gotta find him in the picture somewhere.
Yes.
Donde Grogu for the Spanish-speaking folks.
Well, let me just at least acknowledge some of the people in the chat that are here in the middle of the day,
excellent.
like spending their time hanging out. Samurai Chris, what's up, buddy? Always a
Samurai.
good supporter. Clintastic 4, what's up, buddy? The Clintastic 4, I feel, is like always on, like always.
He's always on whenever I'm watching you guys.
Yeah.
So is Carlos.
So is Carlos. Clintastic 4, not only just our stuff, like I like jumped onto Kushimama's stream last night with
the Collector Sector with Unworthy Collector.
Yes, Unworthy Collector was on, and I was like, oh, Clintastic's on this one too. Wow. Carlos Burry and
Rowdy boys, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Can't escape them. Danny was there too. Cal the Collector. Tenio Toys, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hey.
Thanos Copter, everyone's favorite copter.
Yes.
Across the Toy Multiverse, how's it going? The Great Mewtwo.
This is the play.
This is the play. Mary Fox, who we had on yesterday.
Hey, Mary.
She loves your work.
Oh,
As
excellent.
does everyone. DJ Chewy, what's up?
I have you guys on my phone, so I cannot read what they're saying.
Not a bird. Who did you look up on YouTube to do that multi-layer light look? We couldn't pronounce the name, correct?
Let me look him up real quick.
I can type it out.
Thanks,
you
Samurai
can?
Chris.
Okay, cool. Let's say Nimnitz.
And I gotta
I
say,
don't
thank you all for just tuning in, hanging out with us, and I don't know, we're just hanging out. Really, this is nothing formal. We're just talking about post edits. We're talking about getting to know Not a Bird a little bit more. Pulling Chewy away from his lunch break to hang out with us.
I know. I'm choosing you guys over watching the Power Ranger special Once and Only.
Watch
Once
that
and
this
Always.
morning.
Did you really?
Oh. Yeah.
Or the Mandalorian finale.
Watch that this morning.
Oh, that
You
was
get
today.
up so
That is
early.
today.
I swear
I got up
you
at-
get up by the time I go to bed.
I got up at 6 and I watched those for 2 hours. Then I did some spring cleaning and then I jumped on here. But I needed to get to those before, like, I remember the season finale of Mandalorian. And spoilers, everyone, Luke comes back in that one. But that was like, a big spoiler. And I hadn't watched it. And then I was just going through Instagram. And then someone posted the whole scene. And they're like, can you believe this? I'm like, can you believe what? And then I see that, Luke comes back. I'm like, oh my God, please don't tell me. Was this the end of Mandalorian? So I got really, really bummed out because the buildup wasn't as big for me. But
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to go watch that. Sorry.
well, yeah, well, I mean, Yeah, okay.
I don't have 2 hours to spend for lunch.
Yeah,
so
I know. Seriously,
it's gonna come after tonight's stream.
Oh, okay. So we're not going to talk about it.
I mean, we shouldn't. We should at least give 24 hours before we spoil anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either.
That's fine. But remember that last episode, you and Jay Shot and Machu were like, it was like not even 24 hours yet.
Wait, which one?
I don't know. There was one episode. I'm like, whoa, spoilers! I can't read this.
Oh.
Well, we didn't stream it, so it was a chat. Doesn't count.
Oh, then that's fine. I'll spoil you. I'm not gonna spoil it for our fine folks hanging out with us, supporting us in the chat. Love
fair. You already have my support.
I want to tell you guys how awesome this is, because usually I'm the person in the chat. Like, I never thought I would be in the video with you guys. So it's like, whoa, it's so surreal.
Well, no, this is fun. I mean, honestly, the pleasure's all ours. Like, we're huge fans of your photography, like huge fans. And I remember the first time No Chewing kind of pointed you out in terms of your photography. I forget which one it was. It was Venom. Some Superman picture.
No, it was Venom. And he's
Venom.
doing these amazing portrait shots of like Venom and the Muppets. Oh, and then I definitely submitted the Superman holding the Daily Planet.
There was another Superman one too, but
I can't stop nominating your photos. I actually had to stop because I'm pretty sure TPC was just like, no.
That's what's that's what's really hard. That's what's really hard.
12 of them. Fanboys. It's been 20 episodes. Get out.
Yeah, that's what's really hard when we're fans as well, to not submit like all of your photos or all of anyone's photos that we see on a consistent basis.
And it's totally understandable. Like I still get in that spin thing, but if I ever win again, I'll be like, no, give it to somebody else. Because I've been on your show too many times. It's cool. Let somebody else.
Walker.
Let's go. How's it going, Skydra? Thanks, buddy.
Skydra, did you? Oh, actually, no. You may have already tagged me in it, but your question a couple nights ago of whether or not a land speeder counts as a character made me think you're about to create a Randalorian shot.
Yeah, I hope so. Skydra Walker, another fan of ours, like a fan that I'm a fan of as well. Like, my goodness, he has just incredible ideas and he applies them really well, just like you, Not a Bird. Well, let's get back to you. How long have you been collecting?
About 2005. I collected only the Muppets. Like I have every Palisades Muppet. Not every. There's like 2 or 3 that I'm missing, but I have most of the Palisades Muppets before they went out of business.
No way.
Yeah, I am. They're all over there.
We'll have to do a Muppets collab. I just got a ton of Muppets from Diamond Select, and I'm excited to shoot all of them.
Excellent. I only have one Diamond Select, and it's because I wanted the balcony for the Waldorf and Statler.
Yeah.
There were ones I have
to have the balcony.
That's a really great figure set that they came out with to have the balcony.
Yeah.
I mean, all their first waves have been great. Like the Kermit and Miss Piggy one are great. Comes with that little froggy. I love that one. Even the chef.
His name's Robin.
Robin? Is it really Robin?
Yeah, it's
the little one's Robin.
The chef has amazing accessories.
You know what I just discovered is the comic gag on Swedish Chef. You know his thing. Not only is it like he's speaking in like this incoherent language, but the gag is this fourth wall is like there's someone working the Muppet, but it's human hands for the arms. Mm-hmm. So it's that old skit of like human arms can't see, but has to try to do the comical without seeing. And I didn't get that until I think a year or 2 ago that was the case. I was like, oh, that's why it's so much funnier.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, but human hands. Yeah,
I didn't realize human hand.
A lot of the other bigger guys, they had their hands in gloves, but like Ralph the dog and Fonzie, all people's hands. But yes, the Swedish Chef is actually somebody's real hands.
that they can't see. Then they're just like,
Right.
oh, chopping up the salad. Yeah.
Today we're going to make the chocolate mousse.
That's what we wanted to do at ChrisCon, was do a review with like one of us, but the other one had the hands behind the back, or like, and then we would just hold it and you would review it.
You know, that's a good spin-off of what they do already. Last year they it was like what's in the box. You couldn't see it, so the audience could see in the box. The person couldn't see it. They can only try to guess what the toy is. You just using their hands.
Oh yeah, that was one of the challenges, right?
But the funniest thing is, like, because we're all collectors and we're semi-hyper or super hyper critical about things, he's like playing with the arms, like, oh, look at this loose arm. What is this?
Did they guess them right?
Half of them.
Half of them did?
When they got a little more obscure, you know, back in time, like 90s, 2000s, I think it is very difficult to understand.
Yeah.
Remember what they may be. Sully, tell me about the Superman up in your corner, top shelf.
Hold on, just the Mary Fox in Sweden, they call him the Norwegian chef, which is pretty funny.
That is really funny.
Let's see. All right. Which one are we looking at?
Just the Superman shelf. I saw a lot of red capes.
Oh, okay. And we got the. Of course, I gotta have a ton of Superman.
How do you like that Superboy?
I do like him. He's actually. I thought he was better than what I thought he was gonna be.
This isn't gonna sound weird, but he looks too mannish to be Superboy.
He looks too old.
Yeah, he looks too old.
Well, I think he looks better than that.
My father likes his boys to be boys.
I knew you were gonna say something. I knew you were gonna say. I was like, no, Chew can't help himself. I know. I'm just gonna throw him a lob right here, and he's gonna say something.
You're more in that realm, right there. little younger. Yeah, I know you've got that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great.
Do you have that one, Chris?
Yeah.
I think that
cool.
Right now, that is my favorite figure of the year.
It is an awesome figure.
He's definitely a top 3 for me.
I wish he had a different head, like more than one head.
Yeah.
I think you could. You know, I'm hoping when it comes out the different Cavill heads by that's on VC Toys. I'm hoping that they slot
by Man Nipple.
Right in.
Man Nipple. Yes.
He does have great. He does have great head sculpts, like the best out there. He does a great Cavill.
So there's 3 Cavills, one like stoic, one angry, and one angry with laser eyes. You know, once people get those in hand, and you know, I find someone that has both that head and the Kingdom Come Superman body, if that works, I'm buying a few because I think that'd be amazing.
They're also selling the body as well.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the 1/6 figure of Kingdom Come Superman? But he's got like gray hair and a beard, and he wears like overalls. He's got like overalls on.
Is
it's
that
like
a Hot
farmer.
Toys?
I want to say it's a knock-off Hot Toy. It's not a Hot Toy, but it's kind of like this.
Got it.
So
Superman
it's recreating
Kingdom
that
Come.
scene of him at the end farming.
He's on the farm.
Yeah. That figure looked awesome. I think it was like $500 though.
Do you have a 1/6 scale, whatever?
I do. I've got Captain America. I've got Miles Morales, the Joker, and the Mandalorian.
Oh, the
And
Mando
see-
one's so good.
And R2-D2.
Nice.
I
Nice.
really
That's a good
think
selection.
that should be your first 1/6 Chewie. The Mando.
It's a good one. He comes with a lot of stuff and Grogu, and that's where I put my Superman in Grogu's carriage for that random.
We'll see how this finale goes.
The finale? Oh, this finale.
They blow up his ship or his armor or whatever. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, there's a new ship, new armor.
There's new armor. He has that blue armor. Like, fuck.
Hold on, I think I found that thing that.
Have you been searching this the entire time? Oh, this one.
Yeah, I think that's him. They have another head sculpt, I think, where he's got longer hair.
Chris,
Maybe.
this
I don't know.
figure is so up your lane.
I know. I was about to say.
Look
Shirtless.
Look at this plastic meat. I'm sure that
Is
overall, that one overall can slide down for you.
Is this
Gonna
Magic
have the one
Mike
off the
Superman?
shoulder.
You gotta grease up those overalls. Give the people what they want.
Now coming up to the pole, we got Cal.
ABW.
We got the Man of Steel.
Oh man. I mean, why isn't it? That would be really uncomfortable to work on the farm like that. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking.
I mean, you're Superman. I mean,
I guess.
So there's no articulation in that figure?
No, I think it's a regular.
Yeah.
From the one I was looking at was a regular.
You're right.
figure.
The arms don't look like they're articulated.
Maybe looking
Was
at a
it
different
like one of those rubber
No, they are.
on the rubber and metal?
Oh wow. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta show you. I guess.
And he
there's,
comes
like-
with the Superman clothes too.
Yeah. You're right. Oh wow. Yeah, I gotta show you this.
Yeah, he starts off in the Superman clothes and he just slowly takes it off.
Long day at work. You know what I'm saying?
Now you just have to, imagine a stripper version of the theme song. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum,
Oh
bum.
wow, that's cool. And then we got this here. Yeah, that
Oh, yeah,
looks.
this looks good.
Gosh. Oh, here's the.
How much and when does it come out?
It's sold out.
It's been out. It's sold out a long
Oh.
time ago.
Oh my
Chris, go get
god!
it.
Look at that.
Go find it. You need this, Chris.
Not 1/6.
Go buy
We both need.
We already have the 1/12. It's so good.
No, go buy it. It doesn't come with overalls.
I'll just buy the overall separate.
Plastic meat. Plastic meat.
Overall separate.
You want the overalls? It's gonna be an extra $70.
Yeah, I know. That's usually the case, right? So you're a big Superman fan, big Star Wars fan?
Yeah, both. Christopher Reeves is my Superman. Always
Okay.
will be. My mother used to take me to the video store back in the day when there was video stores. And I would
Blockbuster?
rent the same Superman over and over again. And she's like, "Can you please get a different movie?" And I would
Which
pick
one?
out Superman every.
Which
It's like number 2. I think it'd be number 2. I used to always choose because back in the day, I think number 1 was a little slow for me
Yeah,
at 7. So
yeah.
If it was slow back in the day, it is a snail today.
really, yeah.
3 wasn't bad, but when you look back at it, you're like, this is bad. But 3 was good for kids, I think.
So do
Yeah.
you have the Mezco Reeves?
I do not. That's one of the one Superman I don't have.
That's a good one. To
You
have
should
in your
grab
collection.
it.
It's still
Love
available. It will run out eventually, but I think that one
Is it still
they did an
available?
incredible job.
Is it still available?
They really
No,
did.
I'll send you a link, Sully.
And that's the one that came in that Superman 10, right? And it had the crystal.
It has the crystal console.
Awesome.
Like this, I'm waiting to do a photo with him and Keaton. The team up we never got.
What's your favorite super guys? Movie wise, like
Superman.
who's your Superman? Is it Chris Cavill? Christopher Reeves? Henry Cavill. Chris Cavill.
I mean, I guess I grew up with Reeves, so I love Reeves, and he was the perfect Superman. But as of recent, maybe not movies, but I love Tyler Hoechlin. Is that how he says his last name? From Superman and Lois.
Okay.
That
I'm
TV
currently
show.
watching that. I don't have TV, so I just buy the seasons whenever they come out.
Got it.
So now I think I'm on season 2 or 3.
Yeah, I haven't watched the newest season yet. I don't even know if it's out. But I love his Superman, and maybe it's because like I'm in a different part of my life, and it's relatable as like a Superman that I like a Superman who's a dad dealing with all dad issues. Like at 40, this is what I'm dealing with. You know,
Right.
maybe not
I-
with a superpowered son, but yeah.
I liked the Henry Cavill Supermans, but there was a couple things I didn't like about the movie, and that's probably the director thing. It had nothing to do with Henry. But when they were fighting in the city and they're just destroying the
everything.
city, I'm like, Christopher Reeves left the city so nobody else would get hurt.
Mhm.
But in the new Superman movies, they're just killing people left and right. Like,
And it goes
Yeah.
on forever too. It's like
It
20
does.
minutes of destruction. You imagine
I thought
if
he would
these are
leave
just
the
two
city.
Kryptonians. Darkseid comes to town the plant's destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they were definitely trying to set up like the Batman of like his idea of Superman, but you're right. Like I think, and I read this often, that the best part of the Man of Steel was the trailer. The trailer made it look like it was going to be the most amazing Superman movie.
Right.
And it, like, I just watched the trailer over and over again. That was the best part of that movie. It was incredible, right? Like, you're like, Kevin Costner's his dad, amazing.
Right.
Diane Lane, his mom, like they really nailed the cast there, and then they were hardly in it, or even instilling, like, they didn't, like, Kevin Costner didn't instill like those lessons in him. He was just
Those
telling him
values,
to hide
right.
it. I
Right.
don't know. It's not Superman. But I say that, but I do like a lot of the Cavill Mafex figures. I have the red suit and I have the black suit, and those are really nice ones.
I want to get the red suit, and I want to get the Nightmare Batman.
So I sent you that link. It's the last place I knew of that still had that Christopher Reeve Superman Mezco.
Okay.
Is it in stock?
It's in stock. It used to be 125 on the site. Now it's 150.
Whoa, was it 125?
Yeah, I should have bought it.
Yeah, I know, really.
That's all right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
If you're interested. No promo code from No Chewing on this one.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, I think I know which one. I think I know which one you picked.
Yeah, I did. But I'm not going to say it in case it goes away. I'm going to give somebody 10 minutes to figure out if he wants it.
If it's the one I think, you should definitely order from them. I just ordered from them the Doomslayer Figma figure. And they're great. I can go in depth with them more, but he's a great person, so...
Have you guys got the new Indiana Jones line? Like, I think they're coming in today for me. I haven't put my hands on them yet.
You ordered?
Yeah, I got them all so I could do the arc. Just the first wave. I ordered Short Round, the second wave, and the Indiana Jones. I think it's Cairo.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the Cairo one, and I got his new one too because I'm like, I got to have the old Indy. I wanted to build that skull thing too, but I'm like, I don't know if I want that lady. I'm like, I don't know this lady. I haven't seen the movie yet. Obviously, nobody has. So I don't have anything invested in this new lady.
But you will.
You will.
I'll probably just buy it so I can get the skull thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, yeah, if it's the one figure holding you up, yeah.
Well, the second wave, I only bought 3. The Indiana Jones.
What, you
the 2 Indies and
shirtless Indy, half shirtless Indy?
I did not get the shirtless Indy.
The Toy Farce had this great had posted this great like picture meme of it all, of like the that motorcycle company, and they're arguing over like, you said you liked Indy. Yeah, but I didn't want 4 Indies in a wave. He's like, well, you should be more specific about what you want.
It's so true. I did get that Indy, that the Raiders Indy, right? That one's
is that the semi-shirtless?
No, the regular
wave?
Indy, the first wave.
Regular, fully clothed Indy.
Fully clothed, like Indiana Jones. I got him. I like him. I'm not thrilled about him, but I like him.
I might order the one that comes with the thing with the bag, and you swap it out for the Temple of Doom.
Oh, the Temple of Doom one. That one looks good.
If I would have got the first one, I would have gotten that one, because then you're gonna have 2 idols, but you don't have. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just 3D print that altar.
Yeah, that's true. Your 3D printer, it's way easier. Thank you for the lamppost too. I gotta shoot that.
Yes. Oh, cool. Thank you so much.
Are you gonna get a 3D printer, Chewy?
I'm looking
thinking about it.
I need to really use my Proxxon hot wire cutter a lot more before I buy another thing to put on my workbench in my garage. So I need at least, my goal right now is I need to make 3 dioramas and sell one to Chris. And I'm just kidding.
Give one to Chris?
I could give you one. I need to make 3 dioramas before I buy another thing to put on that bench.
That's a good goal.
Because otherwise, I'm just gonna keep buying shit and just be like, this is my April purchase. This is my May purchase. This is my.
Yeah. I do think you would do a lot with a 3D printer, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I'd end up having to buy a new laptop as well. Because my laptop's really bothering me.
Yeah.
Combination of this laptop and Verizon, not a good combo.
Yeah.
And Chris, thank you for that Ant-Man. That was awesome.
Yeah. I'm glad I could return the favor at least.
Yeah,
That's
not necessary.
Well, it wasn't necessary that you need to send us that stuff, but really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That do you like that the Ant-Man that you purchased? The Marvel Legends one?
Yeah.
Those like small little figures are cool.
Yes, I had to keep the box because I don't know. I'd lose those figures in a second.
Yeah.
I find them every once in a while on the floor. I'm like, did you come to life, or
Really?
Did I sneeze too hard near my shelf?
The door shut in the room and they fell over.
Yeah, air conditioning went on, just sucked it right off.
Well, there is a line that I just went all in. I didn't think I would go all in.
Is this your Sparrow plug?
No, it's not Sparrow. I did go all in Sparrow. Did I mention that? Did I mention that I love them? I went all in on the Spider-Verse
are you in here?
Who is it? Ah, yes.
The Spider-Verse. I
just ordered that. I ordered that whole guy last night.
Which one? Oh, Spot.
Spot.
Are you like a cow or something? Or?
This the Spot's cool because it comes with this cool accessory.
And that's why I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Gwen yesterday. Gwen's head sculpt is amazing. It looks really good.
Yeah, she looks good.
And I gotta say, like, you know, Jessica Drew, they did an amazing job with this. It looks incredible. And when you have them all together, and should be getting the other 3 today. When you have them all together, you just have a big appreciation for these designs in this movie.
Right.
So I'm really excited for it. Like,
I should be getting that
incredible.
one, Chewy.
That one I'll be getting today too.
This is going to be my weekend
Friday.
shot. It's going to be him leaning up against that lamppost you sent me.
Oh,
That's a
awesome.
great one. One light.
One light. Oh yeah,
Yeah, one light lamppost. We got 88 Figs. We got Toy Mirth. We got Jaden from the Discord. How's it going, guys?
Yo, what's up,
Jaden.
everyone on the Discord? Discord boys. If you want to hear more from them, they have a show tomorrow night, figuratively speaking, starting at 8:00.
Definitely. They're awesome. And honestly, like,
really nice guys.
The best thing about doing this TCP thing, Chewy, has been just expanding the people that we talk to and just getting to know them a little bit more, and just seeing how there are so many great positive people out there. And, you know, Not a Bird, you're definitely one of them. It's just really nice. I think we've all come together for a greater purpose.
Oh, I saw that shot today, Sully.
This was the guy I shot this morning. I woke up this morning like, holy shit, I don't have anything to post today.
Do you post every day?
I do post Monday through Friday.
You're a workhorse.
I used to do. But everything that I've been working on, like the cyborg, you know, that's for some other time. I have a bunch of collabs, so I'm like, I don't have anything for today. So that's the first thing I woke up this morning and shot this guy.
I mean,
this guy is awesome. It's my first picture of him. He comes with 1,000 accessories.
A ton of stuff. It's like 3 different smoke effects. You're like,
right, and like 50 cigarettes.
Small, 50 cigarettes. Are you gonna keep? I kept the jacket on. Are you gonna keep it on? I kind of like it without the jacket.
I'm probably gonna keep it on. I like the jacket on just because I like the wired jacket, but it restricts his arms a lot though.
It does. I'm so behind on like figures I need to shoot. Like I looked in, I was like, oh, I haven't shot Elf, I haven't shot Constantine, I haven't shot.
Maybe that's what the 52 should turn into, since you're about to get to 0 point.
I just sold another figure that brings me down.
But I think that should be the component. It's like, all right, now that you've completely conquered the the accounting method of like what's coming in, what's going out. I think now that list of 52 figures that you picked up this year you should have a checklist of like how many times did I shoot them.
Of what I shot, yeah.
Like almost becomes tiers. Like if it's like a Marvel Legends, you have to at least shoot it once. If it's a Mezco, you gotta at least shoot it like 5 times.
Well, I don't know about that.
Like price point wise.
Yeah.
All right, $30
Your
toy,
money
you shoot
worth.
one time. $100 toy, you shoot 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a good conversation
Hot toy,
itself
you gotta shoot
too.
like 10 times.
But this is a great conversation in itself. Like, do you buy figures to shoot them, or do you buy figures just to like collect them? Because there's some figures that I just have that I probably won't shoot, but I'm happy that I have them.
I think it's both. For me, it's both. Go ahead.
No, I was like, I haven't thought about that.
Because there was a time where I remember during the pandemic that I was like, oh, this would make a good figure, good picture, right? Or a good photo. And I pick it up and then I wouldn't open it. And I'm like, why do I have this? I don't even like this guy, right? But I had a great idea in my head.
I don't like it. I won't pick it up if I don't like it. Or
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to shoot it a lot. Like I like the new NECA Frankenstein. And I see people
Yes.
do really awesome pictures of him. But I think I would probably only photograph him one time. Or maybe around October, I do some Halloween pictures. But other than that, I wouldn't. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let the other people. I will enjoy other people's pictures.
That's something I've come to grips upon. Like, instead of like falling into the FOMO, like really just enjoying other people's pictures and making sure that I look and appreciate them. But yes, that NECA monster line, they're like everywhere in Target.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to I'm like, oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. That's tempting.
I saw the
I've had him in my
Mummy,
hand
but
a few times. I'm like,
the Mummy was the one that has tempted me for like an entire year. And I keep looking at it. I was like, ooh, black and white Mummy. You can do something with this.
That mummy looks really good.
But then I only shot Michelangelo Mummy once. And I'm like, all right. Now I feel silly for it. I guess that falls in the category. It's like, it's a really cool figure. I want it. But if I'm not going to do anything with it, it feels like it has less value for me.
Yeah.
I think sequential plastic. Zach bought, it's either Zach or Jay, bought an accessory pack for the mummy, and it comes with a tomb, like the mummy's tomb that you could. That one looked really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys.
Yeah,
have seen
the
that or not.
accessory pack looks. I think Danny got that, right? Toyota.
I think Danny gets all of them.
He gets all the accessory packs.
Danny is
Right.
the unofficial spokesperson for Chubsy Wubsy Toys.
Yeah, he's awesome. Speaking of which, I just ordered some mythics off of Chubsy Wubsy, some All-Star 5s. Brian George,
nice.
who's
What'd you
also
get?
plunderling today. Thanks for joining, buddy.
Oh,
That's a great idea. I need to make a list. Mary Fox, shoot them all.
Jane, I'll shoot you a list, buddy. It will be the 52 list, but I'll send you the link.
Buy to shoot. Oh, always buy to shoot. Okay, interesting. Toying with, I have a few figs I just collect but never shoot. Mostly. Oh, really? I didn't even realize you had a big Dragon Ball collection. Toy Mirth. John F, what's up, buddy? I want to shoot. Oh, this is Clone War.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, 501. He has great stuff. Team Let It Breathe. Shoot them all. Team Wired Capes.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I picked up some of. Are you into Mythic Legions?
I'm getting my first one. Big Bad Toy Store just said they're sending my. I don't know what the name of it was. It's a skeleton, but he also has like a
Is it from the All-Star 5 wave? It's kind of reddish.
bearded face. Yeah, he's got like a. No, it's like blue. I think it's more bluish. He's got a red beard, and then you take it off. He's also got a skeleton head that he puts on.
Okay. There was one.
Oh, no.
I should have picked up that one too.
But just for you, Mary Fox, I'm going to let this one breathe. I'm going to let him breathe. I'm opening him up. I'm going to open him up right now, just for Mary.
Did you see that movie?
I have not seen the movie. I haven't been to a movie theater, and I don't know how long. I just wait for it to come on a streaming service, Apple or.
They come really
something.
fast now.
Yes, they do. There you go, Mary, just for you.
Do you have all of them?
I do, and so far only Mario's been open.
Got it. They're fun figs.
I'm just catching up on Mary. Team Wired capes.
Yeah, Team Wired capes from yesterday. No chewing. I picked up that guy with the hood and the cape from All Stars 5.
I'm glad you're buying what you like.
And then
I got the guy with the hood.
You remember that guy?
I think it's Dubin.
And then I picked up the woman knight, who I just like absolutely love.
Oh, Valor. I think it starts with a V.
Those were the two like that. Like I oh cool.
Would you get it?
Did
you make it?
I've been making these little crates for the figures.
Those look amazing.
Ooh.
There you go.
Sully, can I just buy stuff from you?
Yeah. Do you sell these?
Buying the 3D printer?
Sure, yeah, I do sell stuff.
I want some crates.
Do you have like do you have an Etsy?
I've only tried. I only have one thing I think on eBay right now. I just wanted to see. I think it was the bench.
Oh, nice.
The bench.
The bench. I was gonna put the light poles that I made for you guys on there. So this thing. There you go.
Cool. Mine's upstairs. That's awesome.
See, that's gonna be an awesome.
Yeah.
Picture.
Oh wow.
I love that.
That looks great. Great idea.
That's gonna be good. So excited.
Wait,
I get excited sending
things
to people. I'm more excited. I'm like, hey, you guys are gonna get it on Friday. Like I feel like it's my Christmas when you guys are getting it.
Well, no, I appreciate that. What? It was nice. I was just like, ooh. I went up to the front step and my kid saw. I was like, what'd you guys like? I don't know.
No, there's something to that too. Like, just giving gifts, like, right, to people in the community itself is just a lot of fun. Like the fact of, hey, can I have your address? And then they're like, why? Because that's weird to ask on DMs.
That was weird for me. I'm like, I promise I'm not going to stalk you. I just want to send you something.
Hey, No Chewing and I did talk to each other beforehand. Do you think it's safe? I think it's safe. All right, let's give them our addresses.
It's Tully. We'll just do it.
Yeah, luckily with Yimbo had a P.O. box, so it didn't seem as weird.
Yeah, no, I have a P.O. box too. I just don't. I haven't been able to verify my pickups. I just use it as like an eBay thing.
Oh, okay.
I have the form.
To do it?
Yes. I was at the...
You can do it online. It's so easy.
Oh, you can do it online?
Yeah, if you look up like free P.O. box, they'll look up an address near you and then you fill it out.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah. I just went to my local one. You know, the one sandwiched between like a pizza shop and the...
Did you say hi to Irene for me?
Her name's Gladys.
Gladys? Is it really Gladys? No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
I was like, yes, it is Gladys. That's awesome.
No, but I love the post office near me. It's so small and like it reminds me of like a sitcom's version of a post office.
You described it once as like you described your town as Gilmore Girls Town, but you described the post office once as a Gilmore Girls Town post office.
It is. I for those that are fans, I definitely live in like a Sleepy Hollow type town. I don't think there's a mayor. I think it's like that version of like what's a constable or something.
Okay.
A constable. Is there a sheriff?
It's Andy.
No, it's just 4 deputies.
Seriously, or you?
I don't know. You kidding me? I stay away from the police. Love them. I'm keeping distance.
I like really. My post office is just so terrible. Like every time I go in there, it has to be a 45-minute wait because there's a big line and there's only one person working. And you know what my biggest pet peeve is? I usually have everything ready. my address is on it. Like, it's written out, it's taped up. All I need to do is for them to weigh it and put the package slipper on, and I just, pay for it. I really don't like it. It gets really annoying when someone comes in and they have the package out, the item's not in the package, they have to write out the address, and they waited in line this whole time, and they wait to do it once they get to the counter. Biggest pet peeve.
I do that.
Do you really do that?
No, I don't. Are you kidding me? In mine, I'd be the only one on the line.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be walking directly up to the counter.
You just do it. Yeah, like, hey Gladys.
Hey Gladys, can you take this up for me? Thanks. How's your kids?
Did you hear about the coyote?
See that sale next door? You gotta buy any?
Stagecoach is about to leave with all the packages. You better hurry up.
But in terms of just what, going back to that post-edit thing, it's all Photoshop. There's nothing else that you use?
Nope, that's it. Just Photoshop.
And are you shooting in RAW?
I am. I do shoot in RAW. I have a Sony A7 III.
Should have gone with the Sony, Chewy.
Last year, before we met, Sully, we were discussing cameras. We have the same camera, so my father and I, and we're between the Canon M52 and that camera in your hands. Mm-hmm. We're just like, at one point we're like, are we really comparing a $650 camera with a $2,000 camera? Yeah. How are these two in the same realm of like, oh, you should this one has this positive? No, clearly the Sony's the better camera. It's a matter of like, how much do we want to spend on this hobby?
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Deep down, I probably should have got the Sony.
Oh
yeah.
I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference. Like, I'm not a Sony person. It just happens to be the one that I got.
Although, my Canon is really nice. I switched up from a Nikon D5500 to the M50 Mark II. So it's a mirrorless, but still a crop. And the speed of which it shoots is incredible.
I'll be honest, I'm pretty happy for the amount that we spent on it. And there's something about it that the features on it really make it a little bit easier than my other Canon that I had. I think it was a TI3 or something like that. It was an old one. But honestly, like, what I've learned is really just all the lighting tricks and everything that I've learned in the past 6 months from all of you guys of how to make your photo just that much better. And the camera does help. Yes, it does. But for what we have, when you're spending $600-$700, I think it's okay.
No, I think the camera's okay. The reason why I really do say that we probably should have went with the Sony is because not even a year later, they discontinued the line.
That was annoying.
The M lenses are being discontinued. It's basically, we have a really nice camera with nothing else coming for it.
Yeah, that's true. What are they concentrating on if they're discontinuing the M50?
The R line, so RF mount lenses.
Okay.
They're mirrorless still. It's almost the same thing, except I think it's full frame.
Oh, okay.
Chris, you should try out the Rembrandt lighting. You know what that one is?
The Rembrandt lighting?
Yeah. So it's when you try to Rembrandt is when you would get just this part lit up, so you'd have I can't do this backwards. We have the shadow of the nose.
Yep.
But you can only see this part of the face. I cannot do this.
Okay. Backwards.
Anyway, look it up, Rembrandt lighting. That's how he painted all his pictures, and that's kind of like what I do a lot of my lighting with. It just highlights the square of their cheek, and everything else is in shadow, but you can kind of see their eye. Try it out. It makes it for a very dynamic lighting, and it looks beautiful almost every single time. I think they used to shoot like women. They do like the butterfly light, and I think that's above, and then the shadow of their nose just kind of does the little V shape.
Kind of like
There
this.
you go. See? Yeah, but turn your head a little bit more towards the light. There you go. Now you're getting that cheek a little bit.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Now
This
is
more
that
my
light?
style right here.
Or half and
Is
half.
that how close you're like kind of putting it, or
If I'm a
No,
toy,
just to achieve the effects.
got
you
it.
can you can get it a little further out if you want.
Got it.
Yeah, just
I'm
once
gonna
you
keep
get
the
it,
rest of the
once you
show
see it,
just
you'll
like
see
this.
it. There you go.
I have something in my notes. Not a bird, not a plane. Photography tips. So far, it has YouTube stuff and
YouTube
ramp
stuff.
lighting.
Did you ever find that Nemitz guy?
Oh, did you
Chewy?
put that in?
Nemitz guy?
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Did you?
Cool.
I didn't put a link. I just put the name.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I can't say his name.
Sully, what's your favorite toy?
I would say right now probably the not a Leo.
Nice. Did you order the
Not a
other two?
Leo. Oh yeah. Or the other
Nice.
two and the accessory pack, so I can have the little baby turtles since I cannot find those stupid baby NECA turtles anywhere.
Baby turtles all day. You can get the 5K baby turtles. You can get the cartoon baby turtles. You're gonna get the last Ronin baby turtles coming out soon.
Did
I
we-
know I saw those too.
We bought the 5K turtles, right?
Yeah.
Did we? Crap.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
I
hope
put
you
that
did.
in my spreadsheet. I did the pre-orders for the other things. Maybe I
Oh.
did.
He is corrupted. The 52 challenge. We need an audit, an external audit team to review Chris's spreadsheet.
Yeah, it'll bring me up to 6.
Bring me
What
up
about
to
you guys?
4.
What are your favorite toys? Right now.
My favorite toy, I think, is still the
Oh, I
Hugh
put it in. I
Jackman
put it in.
tank
It's
top
in there.
Wolverine, Marvel Legends.
Okay.
I just love that toy. I think they did an amazing job with the sculpt. I think you combine that one with the Old Man Logan, like the Logan movie Wolverine figure. They're just two of my favorite Marvel Legends. And so it's probably the epitome of what makes Marvel Legends so good is that they can go that deep. You can get an old man. You can get the Old Man Logan. Oh no, you can get the Hugh Jackman run through the forest in a tank top Logan.
Have you seen the Hot Toys Logan, like where he's wearing the 70s shirt? He's got the bone claws.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
That one looked pretty sweet.
And
That
also
one looked
there's
good.
that Noda, like soft goods 1/12 Logan.
Have you been
I
looking
haven't
for
seen
that one?
Yeah, I got an offer from one of the people on it for $210.
Whoa, that's not bad.
It's not bad, but still not something I'm really considering. It would be the most expensive toy I own if that's the case.
This is my favorite figure. It's the Toei Japanese Spider-Man. It's the SH Figure Arts one. I love this figure so much because they didn't really did a Marvel Legends, but this is a really detailed one that I got during the pandemic, and I was like, this is incredible. This is kind of what hooked me on to SH Figure Arts. And the
What's your
details are
thoughts
great.
on all that? You know, there's Mafex, there's SH Figure Arts, there's Mezco, there's Legends. And this is a question to Sully. Do you find that you're more loyal? Like, do you want to try to confine yourself to like one scale, one style, or do you jump around a lot?
When I first started out, I think I was jumping around, which is why I have a few Hot Toys, and I still have a few that I pre-ordered a year or so ago that I'm waiting to come in. But because I don't have the dios, like I don't want to buy or make dios in both scales, so I've pretty much contained myself down to the 1/12 scale because I don't have the room.
Yeah.
Well, what about
I can't buy
brands
every.
itself?
I am not loyal to any brands, or I'll buy whatever looks good.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right now I have, I just
I know there's some
started-
people on your poop list.
There's one company on my poop list, and one company that just might be poop. But
Poor Chewy.
it's okay. And in the long run, it's probably saving me $200, and that's probably better off being spent on other things like
$120.
No, and then the Batmobile.
Oh.
So ultimately, with tax,
you can have mine. Do you want mine?
What?
I don't know.
Because I have that other Batmobile.
Yeah, put me down as a maybe. I also got a couple.
I mean, you know my thoughts on it. I don't like it.
I know.
I was so disappointed with. I know it seems silly, but why is the hatch door different color than the body? It doesn't make any sense.
I know. Well,
I mean, am I right? Am I like totally like? I feel like
You're
no
right.
one
You're right.
understands this piece.
I feel like we
like
shouldn't
every
talk
time I
about
say
this.
it, there's silence and no one says anything, and I'm
Only
like,
because
am I
the
crazy?
circles we live in is that you mention a toy car, and people are gonna. It's a Civil War split every time we talk about a car, and I've learned to just shut my mouth. I'm like, you know what? Let's not talk about. Chargers.
Am I crazy? Like
again.
it's even the $40 Batwing, it's all black. That's it. And then everyone's like, "Oh, it's no big deal. I'll just paint it." I'm like, I don't want to paint it. That's like another step that I paid $60 for it. It should be all the same color, right?
No, I agree with you. You know what? Let's lay it down. TP. I'm just kidding. It's because it was a $60 car. The fact that you can't fit two figures in there, the fact that it's not painted on the top, the fact that the bottom looks like it was from a mold that they would have used for DC superpowered action figures. It's cheap. It's cheap. That's all it is.
That still is no. That is not a good reason. That is not a good reason. My $40 Batwing is uniform in its color. $40. Is it cheap? Yeah, it feels cheap, but it's a great looking Batwing that's all one color. That's a toy made for like 8-year-olds, like all these mostly are. Maybe
8-year-olds are easier to please.
But it's all one color. That's all I'm asking. Like,
this world has shades of gray, Chris.
I just don't understand why that gets a pass.
Maybe in the new movie, it's not black matte. Maybe
I've looked at that trailer over and over again. I've looked at that trailer. It's all one color.
Seats.
Maybe the canopy was punched out and they had to replace it, and they don't have the right color.
Maybe it was driving so quick because the Flash is just pushing it from behind that all the paint started flying off the top.
I really do hope that when we all watch this movie, that when that does happen in the movie, all of you are like, "Oh, there you go, Toy Father." I really hope that comes to mind.
You'll have to tell me. I'm not seeing this thing. I'm gonna see on HBO. I'm gonna see it on HBO Max at the end of the summer.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same, to be honest.
All right. So speaking of like things being different colors, have you guys ever heard of the Mandela effect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. So my C-3PO always was all one color, but apparently now one of his legs is silver.
Wait, really? No.
One of his legs is silver. If you go back and watch the movies, his leg is silver. I'm like, he was never silver for my entire life.
That's not true.
No, it's true.
Really?
It's true now.
It's true.
This is what's so stupid about Mandela effects.
Are you messing around, Toy Father?
That one of his legs is silver?
Yeah.
I'm looking this up.
Well, it just means Bird. That means you are one of the survivors of a convergence of worlds. And I love that theory. That's the only conspiracy theory I do enjoy. I'm like, you know what? That feels good.
And that happens a lot. Like, there's a lot of these things where I'm like, no, Fruit Loops was spelled Loops.
Yeah, there's another one. What's another one? Say it.
There's Looney Tunes. One was like Tunes, Toons, or Tunes. And people
it's
are like, which one do you...
right?
Like Tunes, like a cartoon?
Yeah.
See, I always thought it was Looney Tunes as in melody.
Like what
Looney,
is it?
Looney music. I don't even know what it's supposed to be now.
Oh.
You'll have to look it up. I'm sorry. I just bring up these weird conspiracy Mandela effects.
That's the only one I enjoy. That one where you're a survivor of a convergence of worlds. It's Tunes. The Great Mewtwo has spoken.
Wait, which tunes?
TUNES.
Cartoon?
Oh, it is.
So I'm right. All right.
Looking it up because I feel like it's I think yeah. Chris, you are the remnants of another world as well.
What do you mean?
That's the Mandela theory.
Do you guys remember Ed McMahon coming to people's houses with checks from the Publisher Clearinghouse?
Yeah.
He's never worked for Publisher Clearinghouse. He's never worked for them.
What?
Look it up. I've Googled that. He has said that I've never worked for the Publishing Clearinghouse. I'm like, yes, you have.
Yes,
used to show up to people's houses with checks.
Yeah, he did.
Look it up. He's never worked for him.
That just blew my mind. Forget about this stupid silver leg. Ed McMahon definitely gave checks out.
I know.
What's another one? There was something about like
that one hurts. I can't just walk past that one. All right.
you
believe that was subtle for a while.
Yours is you think Ed McMahon, right?
Yeah.
What the freak?
He definitely did, because movies reference it. Like, you have to answer the door. It might be Ed McMahon. Nope. Never did it. Never.
Oh yeah, another one is like Snow White, mirror, mirror on the wall. It's actually magic mirror on the wall.
Right.
That's the one I was thinking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to. I remember Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
Yeah, it's magic mirror on the wall.
Maybe it's just poorly voice dubbed. It's Mirror, Mirror.
Or oh wait, did you guys know this? Luke, I am your father. The real line is no, I am your father.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
That one blew my mind as well. Made me upset.
No, that one I understood because I knew it.
You knew the right way. You knew the real way.
Berenstain versus Berenstein.
Oh,
that
one.
Yeah.
Berenstein.
Berenstein.
Yeah, that was a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, that was kind of like, yeah, I could see that one.
But Skydraw says the cockpit does drive him crazy too.
What did you say?
Skydra Walker does agree with you. That cockpit drives me crazy.
Right, Skydra, thank you. God damn. Just like I don't like the answer. I will just paint it. I don't like that answer.
Yeah, the answer to a lot of, again, we can't touch this. We're supposed to be Switzerland's. If you have to spend time performing surgery on the toy, it does not make it a good toy.
Yeah,
like Team No Heat? Team No Heat.
Okay.
Heating is one thing.
Yeah.
Having to Dremel out the lower and top ab portion, Dremel out a neck peg, rip off the plastic cape, glue on and make your own wired cape, cut the thighs so that you can have thigh swell. None of this works for me. You're putting in like hours of effort to make this $20 toy feel more like a $50 toy.
But then it'll be great. Okay, yeah. You're right. We're Switzerland, or if we're in Switzerland, we're Norwegian. Or if it's
That's Sweden.
Sweden.
We are in Norway.
No, it was actually Switzerland, guys. Mandela effect. Well, I don't know.
I do have to jump, but it was great talking with you in person, Sully.
Very nice. Thank you.
I'll talk to you later. Whatever, man.
Well, tonight on the TPC Top 10 for about 3 hours.
Yeah. That's right. I gotta get the lullaby done. I gotta announce the secret hashtag features.
Do you need me to do anything? I have some time. I'm gonna do some gardening.
Do you want to create that link and
update
the slides and just grab the secret hashtag things, throw them in there, grab 2 Randalorians.
I'll do the secret hashtags. Pictures are.
Is tonight the last night for the Randalorian?
No, the 25th is.
Yeah, so you can still submit photos until the 25th, and then we will announce all the winners on the 26th.
Hey, Not a Bird, did you like my Mando commercial for the Randalorian?
I don't know. Did I see it? I don't
Go
know.
on
Was that
to-
posted?
It was posted last night. I think what happens is people don't know it's a video because for 5 seconds it's just the Randalorian logo.
Okay.
So look up whatever Toy Pick community posted last night. It's kind of funny. At least I think it is.
Is it on Instagram
Yeah,
or
it's on
YouTube?
Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
And then, all right. Can I make up the hashtag tonight?
You got it, baby. All right. I jump. Good talk to you
All
guys.
See you, no
Nice talking to you.
All right, I do have a few more minutes, but let's just like sum it up. No, Not a Bird. Thanks a lot for joining us. Seriously, you have been just a really great find in addition to the toy community in itself. You're so positive, you're so generous, and not only that, like what your photos are pretty much what I had thought. You put in a lot of time and effort into it, and it shows. Like your photos can't be done without a lot of like love and also just knowledge and effort. For me, I'm like scrambling to like edit my pictures before my kids like come in or before my wife says like, "You're on your phone again," like all those things. So mine is like poorly put together, but what I have learned from you is like put in the time and think about the details, and that's what really this is all about.
And enjoy it. Enjoy the journey that you are on with each picture and all the posts that you do throughout the year, because you can go back and look through it and be like, see where you were and how far you've come.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
I want to thank you and the other two daddies, because when I found you guys, how much you give to the community and celebrate other photographers and stuff is very touching, and I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, we really can't. The whole idea was to build upon a positive environment and celebrate each other. But there was already a platform for that, and that was TCP had already built it. We just take what they do and make it a fun show. We hope it's a fun show.
Yes, definitely.
But it's people like you that make it fun, and you know these people in the chat right now talking like.
Oh, the chat is the best part.
Yeah,
I love the chat, people.
The chat is the best part.
Maybe not the best part. You guys are great.
No,
the chat is fun.
Well, I want to say it's like, you know, maybe 60-40, 75-25 in terms of just like what makes the show a great show, and it's the chat that really helps us come up with topics and really adds the humor as well.
Yeah, well, that's how the Randalorian came about, was just people in the chat rooms, I think, going back and forth. Or no, there was somebody posted a Randalorian first, and then we made it a thing.
Yeah, it was like Burkhead Studios.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And then we had yours too, the one with Superman and Batman.
Right. This is the way.
This is the way. This is the play. This is the play.
Yes.
Again, watch that little thing that I
will.
It's pretty funny. But yeah, thanks a lot. We got to have you on Toy Talk, so let me book you on Toy Talk too,
okay.
And that'll be a fun one too. I think I just booked Zach Sequential Plastic on for Toy Talk.
Great guy.
In May.
Great guy.
He's awesome. We're booked through May. I'm trying to get some other names too, but I always try to book ahead. So, but
Sounds
hey,
good.
thanks a lot.
I'm available. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Really, honestly, it was really good to meet you. Really good to chat with you, and all of you on the chat. Thanks for joining us on this, middle of the day, Wednesday, and we'll see you tonight on TPC Top 10. See you later.
Definitely, I'll be there.
Stay on. Sully.
Okay.
See you later.
All right.